Neural retinas that you use for seeing things around you are part of the central nervous system. They are the way that you know when to be alert and to be asleep, and they are two pieces of brain that during development got squeezed out of the skull and placed outside the skull.
Interesting that in 1909, an article released called Explorations in the Grand Canyon that talks about finding Egyptian artifacts within it. There was also certain substances and materials from North and South America found in ancient Egyptian tombs next to mummies.
Machine called the Hadron Collider, the largest and most powerful particle accelerator ever built. It has only had 2 runs in its lifetime. Some people believe that this machine is actually a portal to another dimension, and that their plan is to work and find a way to release the devil himself out of hell, which would not.
Ninguém não faz isso. E aqui não tem negócio de corte, não. Aqui tem é magia. Fazendo, tá indo.
Agora a mensagem é meu, que tu gastou ontem.
Olha, vamos lá fazer isso aí, ó. Tem 3 mil conto aqui. Sai, menino, sai.
A mensagem é meu.
What's going on here, guys?
Valeu, valeu.
But perception is your interpretation of the world around you, but it's unique only to you. There's no advantage in your perception. That's why so many people find themselves arguing all the time, trying to convince other people of their own perception. The way that you win any argument, the way that you get ahead in your career, the way that you outsell or outrace anybody is when you move off of...
See, what do you see? Tell me you see it. Tell me you see it right there. Tell me that's not a fucking alien. That's an alien right there. Okay? We got the shoulders. We got the neck. We got the round head.
Let's talk about the history of Congo. I was gonna use the Congo filter, but then they saying this woman who created it is doing blackface.
With the front pan, I will hit you with the handgun and you will go.
Oh, what's good, YouTube? What's good, my good people? We are back with yet another one. Be sure to hit the like button because it do help me out a lot. I don't want to beg, you know, for likes and stuff like that, but dude, and honestly, without the likes, the video is going nowhere. So if I want to get in the algorithm, you know, you're gonna have to like the video. All right, if you want to see this reach more people, you're gonna have to hit the like button. All right, so guys, please hit the like button. It helps out a lot. Please, thank you. All right, but we got a lot of good clips for today, y'all. A lot of good clips. We're gonna be diving in with some good clips for today. So lock in, buckle up, grab your snacks, whatever you gotta do, and let's get right into it.
A lot of people don't know this, but your eyes are not connected to your brain. Your eyes are brain. They are central nervous system and their brain. Your neural retinas that you use for seeing things around you are part of the central nervous system. They are the way that you know when to be alert and to be asleep, and they are two pieces of brain that during development got squeezed out of the skull and placed outside the skull.
Whoa.
Yeah. They're the only 2 pieces of your brain that are outside your skull, assuming that you don't have some sort of damage.
Ah, y'all thought y'all was safe. No, sir. This Balenciaga scandal, it has to be talked about, just like y'all wanted to talk about everything else. And before you even get started, TikTok, this is for educational purposes. Everyone deserves to know the truth. First, we can start off by all the subliminal messages that they've been using with kids, starting with the bears in bondage. Let's take a look at the picture. Take a look at this picture. Again, the bears in bondage. Look at the other items also circled. And I know that's not who I think it is, all from Balenciaga. And for some reason with the bears in bondage ad, Balenciaga is about to sue the person who made the advertisement, but you guys had to approve it unless y'all don't go over y'all work. It gets way worse. It gets way worse. So here you have another promotional ad for Balenciaga. Or from the natural eye, that's what it looked like. When you look into the background, here's where it gets much more disturbing. See, when you zoom in, see the name of a convicted pedophile right there on the desk. He's known for his horrific and gruesome art, including children, which includes several images and paintings of children with severed body parts and them looking at their torn limbs, containing cannibalism, all including children. Sickening. Then you have people who aren't speaking out on this that are associated with Balenciaga, saying that it's not their issue, it's an international issue, it's a company issue. No, if you are sponsored by Balenciaga, like Kanye was, according to some of y'all, Kanye said some stuff that deserved punishment and he got it. They cut ties with him. So keep the same exact energy when it's the company that's paying them checks, doing this horrific and gruesome stuff and sick stuff, especially when it's involving children and you have nothing to say on it. If that don't do it for y'all, hopefully this will. It don't get sicker than this, do it? I had to throw a little meme in here, but just so y'all can understand what's really going on here. Balenciaga, Baal is king. And here behind me is the demon of fertility, Baal or Baal. Which brings us right back to the children in the Balenciaga ads, including Baal in the back over there. Yeah, please allow me to leave y'all with one more thing. Remember, just months ago, Balenciaga and Kanye cut ties. Now Kanye is speaking out against the truth, right? And now we just suddenly see all of this come out about Balenciaga. Starting to look like they cut ties with Kanye because he knew too much and he was a threat. I still believe that he know a lot more than what he's saying. That being said, y'all go ahead and keep that same energy with Balenciaga. Cancel him. I mean, cancel them. I don't know how many times I have to say it. This is what I mean. If y'all really willing to let this sweep under the rug, after all this being exposed, I have no hope. I never wore Balenciaga anyways. That shit whack. I love y'all. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Trust me, y'all gonna be getting the update too. I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows because they need to know. And TikTok, this is for educational purposes only. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.
There was a theory circulating.
I'll burn it too. What y'all do? Y'all burn it? Ain't nobody wearing that after seeing what y'all be doing. Come on, man. That's crazy, though. They be moving like that, right?
Circulated not too long ago that said that there was a path in the Grand Canyon that will take you all the way to Africa. But now people are starting to add to this theory and take it even further. The added theory claims that the Americas, which is North and South America, is connected to or is ancient Egypt. But this was covered up to throw people off of biblical prophecy and historical events. While this theory sounds wild, I find it very interesting that in 1909, an article released called Explorations in the Grand Canyon that talks about finding Egyptian artifacts within it. There was also certain substances and materials from North and South America found in ancient Egyptian tombs next to mummies. The theory goes on to say that the Mississippi River is actually the ancient Egyptian Nile River, and that they put all of this in plain sight by building modern day pyramids in places like Memphis and Vegas, and also by putting pyramids on the back of the dollar bill. Now this theory could definitely be a stretch, but leave a like if you want me to talk a little more about this and let me know what you think in the comments.
So this is straight out of DARPA. If you know, you know. It's known as Mobile Force Protection, designed to counter enemy drones. It does that by launching, matching the drone's speed, and firing that pink cloud-looking substance at the enemy drone, which gets caught in its rotors, forcing it to crash.
Facts about the human brain. 1. Information.
So, wait. So I guess they use that in the militaries, right? Or like places where they don't want you to go. Cause like imagine like you just get a drone, you want to like get past Antarctica and stuff like that, right? If that's probably why they got that. Exactly.
Runs between neurons in your brain at 250 miles per hour. 2. There are no pain receptors in your brain. 3. Your brain uses up to 20% of the blood and oxygen from your body.
Both, for example, you had how many birthdays?
Me? What do you think?
Well, I know that you had one birthday.
Yeah.
You were born
Yeah.
on a certain day.
Absolutely.
You had no more birthdays after that. So I don't celebrate birthdays, so that stops me from counting days, which stops me from counting time, which allows me to still look the same as I did 10 years ago, just like that
That's what's up, man.
Did you ever fry an egg on a coal stove? It's no trick at all if you have the right equipment. This is a cold hot plate. And because it's cold, you can make it out of wood, if you like. Just be sure that there's a coil of wire inside and that you connect that coil to a high voltage alternating current source. The rest is easy. As long as we're being different, I'll use motor oil instead of Crisco. The egg fries very quickly. The stove remains perfectly cold. In fact, if you wish, just to keep it handy, you can fry your egg on the morning newspaper. With a gadget like this, you can get up in the morning, sit on the stove, read the morning newspaper, and fry the eggs in your lap.
Is this company trying to...
Now that's crazy, y'all. So if they had stuff like that, what else did they have back then, you know? That's dope though. It's kind of cool.
To free the devil? I know this sounds crazy, but CERN is a company that is heavily funded and claims that their work helps uncover what the universe is made out of and how it works. Basically giving us a better understanding on how the Big Bang happened and how our universe was created. But there's some things that truly scare me. For one, did the company go out of their way to build a facility on where the devil himself lives and sits on his throne? You see, in the Bible, in Revelation chapter 2, verse 13, Jesus says Satan's throne is in the same city in which Saint Antipas was unalived. Biblical researchers found that Saint Antipas's life was taken under Emperor Nero in a city called Lyon, which is known today as Geneva, Switzerland. That's exactly where CERN so happens to have built their company's facilities and campus. If you pay attention to CERN's logo, it strangely has 3 6s, and you know exactly what that means. Elon Musk himself calls CERN's technology demonic. Oh, and if that's not weird enough for you, they have a statue on their campus of the god Shiva, which is known as the Destroyer. One night, someone actually filmed a group of people who worked at CERN performing a human sacrifice in front of the campus's Shiva statue.
What the
What are they doing?
When asked about it in an interview, a spokesperson for CERN said that it was only a prank and that no one was actually harmed. Yeah, sure, a prank, ha ha, ha. How do you get caught doing something weird and then go, guys, relax, it's a prank, bro? Anyways, they have a machine called the Hadron Collider, the largest and most powerful particle accelerator ever built. It has only had 2 runs in its lifetime. Some people believe that this machine is actually a portal to another dimension and that their plan is to work and find a way to release the devil himself out of hell, which would not only release him, but a bunch of demons down there as well. Now, there is some science to this because it creates incredibly high energy collisions with particles, which can theoretically open up a portal or tear the fabric of space-time. Now, there's no exact scientific proof of this, but who knows? Now, let's say none of this is true. There are other concerns concerning CERN. Try saying that 10 times fast. A genius and protege coined the name one of the world's smartest kids, who also created a free energy machine at the age of only 13, has warned us and said that he believes that CERN's experiments are threatening to break the fabric of our existence, and they have already moved us to a parallel reality that is similar to our own.
If there are other universes, they're next to ours, and this actually relates to my theory of the Mandela effect and how the particle accelerator altered the weight of one electron and therefore destroyed our universe and shifted us into the universe that's directly next to it, and therefore things are different in this universe.
Have you ever woke up and felt things were a little off? Something's a little different? You're not where you belong? Or maybe you remember Pikachu having black at the tip of his tail, the Monopoly Man having a monocle, or that there was a Boots popsicle, even though they claim one never existed. Well, maybe we're not tripping. Maybe we're not in our original reality. I mean, a man has supposedly caught a video of the Berenstain Bears book slowly transitioning into a parallel universe and becoming Berenstain Bears.
This just creeps me out, man. I don't even like to be in this room anymore. When I sleep in here, you look at that. That shit is changing right there. It's changing right there.
I mean, who knows, the Mandela effect could possibly be the aftermath of CERN doing these so-called experiments. Why can't they move me to a reality where there's no bills, no rent? This earth is ghetto. I mean, we got good chicken though. We got some good chicken. By the way, comment one Mandela effect that you found out or remember. Now, you may think this is all a bunch of malarkey, but there's been experts in the science community who have actually came out and warned us of the same thing the kid did, saying CERN running these experiments could create a black hole that would devour our world. Francis Calligero, a nuclear physicist who was co-winner of a Nobel Peace Prize, published an article titled, "Might a Laboratory Experiment Destroy Planet Earth?" The essay sparked a series of debates that were never ending and lasted years. People all over the world was concerned that CERN might destroy us all. Okay, portals to hell, switching realities, creating black holes. There can't possibly be any more concerns, right? Sadly, there are. I'm just as shocked as you. Now, you know I said that people believe that CERN is opening portals to different realities or a different dimension, maybe even different worlds. People believe that this is where these beings called reptilians or what we see as aliens are coming from. They're not traveling billions and billions of light years of space to get here. CERN is just inviting them through their front door. I mean, there's hundreds of species that have said to be walking amongst us today. Pleiadianos, the Greys, the Arcturianos. That many species can't be traveling through space to hit Earth. Someone has even claimed to have footage of one of these species.
Like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Okay, where is this on your property?
In my backyard. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually, we terrified of it.
So there's two people or two subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large.
Calm down, y'all. That's just my ex. She loves nature. All honesty, I can't tell if that video is real or CGI. It's just too realistic with the muscles in the back and everything. But what do you guys think? Should we be worried about CERN? Or is it just one big conspiracy? I don't know what to believe anymore. Make sure that follow, because part 2, it's gonna get crazy. And you don't want to miss it.
A man is going.
That is true though. Like, it's almost like you don't know what to believe at this time, you know, because they lost so much and stuff. But we just have to wait and see what happens, y'all. That's all I can say, man. Because CERN seemed like it'd be doing some crazy stuff, you know. So it could be something that goes down on what is it, the 8th? They trying to open up CERN again.
Going viral in Brazil after performing some sort of magic trick where loads of money actually appear out of nowhere. A lot of people on the internet are saying that this is actually not a magic trick, that this is more like dark magic or something like that. So I want you to pay very close attention and you tell me what you think is
Tu não gastou dinheiro todo de ontem, tu ainda tem dinheiro pra beber?
Mr. N, né? Fazer o quê? Aqui, gastei.
Gastou
mas...
tudo.
Bate aí?
Gastou
gastei,
tudo.
Né? Mas ainda tem papel aqui pra me fazer mais. Vou tentar, né? Você vai fazer isso aqui, ó. E aqui não tem negócio de dedo não, viu, bichinho? Vou tentar aqui fazer as notinhas. Tem que fazer honey food. Estourando de água linda. Opa, tá começando. Fazer muito dinheiro. Ninguém no mundo faz isso. E aqui não tem negócio de corte não. Aqui tem... é magia. Tá vendo? Tá indo.
Agora a metade é meu, que tu gastou ontem.
Olha, vamos lá fazer isso aí, ó. Tem 3 mil contas aqui. Sai, menino, sai.
A metade é meu.
Valeu.
Melanated people are not meant to eat acidic foods. Melanated people are meant to consume alkaline foods. Melanated people are meant to consume melon. When melanated people eat watermelon, it's like gold. And so vilifying watermelon helps you hurt yourself. I don't eat watermelon. No, I don't do that. You're supposed to. And yes, you do have an appetite for it. But now all of a sudden you don't want to eat watermelon? Watermelon is the world's largest vine fruit. And it is literal gold.
Let's listen to what the CIA agent have to say about tips on being a spy.
You know what's crazy about watermelon, y'all? I'm gonna put this in there. Like, even though, like, you know, you don't be seeing the black seeds in there, it still be seeds in there. You know, the little white seeds. That's crazy. That's how you know, like, watermelon is so pure. They can't even really do nothing to it for real. You know? It still be having little white seeds in there, even though it don't have the black seeds. It still be having the white seeds in there. And I feel like watermelon is the only fruit that still has seeds in it. So I feel like they can't really touch a watermelon like that for real. That's my theory.
I think you're gonna want to listen.
What is the one spy trick you would teach everyone that they can use to improve their life instantly? Now you already mentioned quite a few, but what else could jump to mind?
My go-to answer for this has not really changed much over the last few years. So the most important spy trick to change everything immediately is something called perception versus perspective. We all look at the world through our own perception. My dad used to tell me, my stepdad used to tell me that perception is reality. And I was arguing this with him when I was 14 years old. I told you so, Dad, you're still wrong.
Yeah.
But perception is your interpretation of the world around you, but it's unique only to you. There's no advantage in your perception. That's why so many people find themselves arguing all the time, trying to convince other people of their own perception. The way that you win any argument, the way that you get ahead in your career, the way that you outsell or outrace anybody is when you move off of perception and move into perspective. Perspective is the act or the art of observing the world from outside of yourself. Whether that's outside of yourself as like an entity just observing in a third from a different point of view, or even more powerful, you sit in the shoes, you sit in the seat of the person opposite you, and you think to yourself, what is their life like? What do they feel right now? Are they comfortable? Are they uncomfortable? Are they afraid? Are they scared? What's the stressor that they woke up to this morning? What's the stressor that they're going to go to sleep with tonight? When you shift places and get out of your own perception and into someone else's perspective, now you're thinking like them, which is giving you an informational advantage. But you know what they're all doing? Everyone else out there is trapped in their own perception, not thinking about a different perspective. So immediately you have superior information, superior positioning, you have an advantage that they don't have. And if you do that to your boss, it's going to change your career. If you do that to your spouse, it's going to change your marriage. If you do that to your kids, it's going to change your family legacy. Because nobody else out there is doing
007
it.
agents out there, leave a message in the comments, like a follow for more wisdom, and stay tuned.
They go beyond.
Dang, that's cool, right? It's a good way to look at life, like look at it from a different someone else's perspective. It's cool. Just like y'all watching my video, I don't know y'all's perspective on me or like how I react to these videos. You know what I'm trying to get? Y'all get what I'm trying to say.
On the systems, beyond the idea of having politics, of having structures like pyramids and stuff, they are trying to work with the inner systems. So they work with our chakras, with our emotions, with our soul. Because they are in the fifth dimension, most of them just take the shape of what we expect for them to be. So they are familiar to us. They don't eat, they don't have this relationship with the matter as we do. That's why they can transcend the matter and they can shape as they wish, because basically they are using light and they can mold the light by thinking. That's why they look like these perfect beings, but it's because we project on them this perfection.
What do you see when you look at this picture? What do you see? What do you see? Tell me you see it. Tell me you see it right there. Tell me that's not a fucking alien. That's an alien right there. Okay? We got the shoulders. We got the neck. We got the round head. We got the eyes. The eyes are literally glowing. I had just been recording my sky because the sky was looking pretty crazy, like a little hologram. And then I get sent this picture. Tell me that's not a damn alien. You know what? I'm telling you that we are living in a matrix. This is a hologram. The sky, the firmament, it's just a little electric shield. We're literally Westworld. Let me show you what my sky was looking like. This is what my sky looks like today. Look at that. That's pretty interesting. Super interesting.
Don't y'all just hate when the sky look like that? They just go outside and it just look like that. Like, oh my goodness, that irritates my soul.
See, look, we got some blue back
It
there.
really do.
But look at all these gray clouds on top of it. And look at the brightness back there. It's super bright. Like they're like LED lights. That's what it looks like fluorescent lighting. There's always a little bird that flies through when I'm recording for you guys. You guys see that right there, that little crack? Super interesting. And then we got the blue coming out. Oh, there's a crow. There's the crows hanging out. Having a meeting. Meeting of the crows. A murder. Yeah, don't get me started on the crows. I mean, the crows been crowing. They are definitely portal jumping. They are coming in from other dimensions, other realms, and they're everywhere, and they're talking to us. They're loud as fuck. Anyways, back to the sky. You guys, look at this. This is definitely looking a little hologrammy. It is so strange the way that this, like, look at this. Look at the detail in this. This is looking trippy as fuck, you guys. It's giving, this is not real like we thought it was real.
Right.
I literally feel like Earth is a spaceship and this is just another universe that we shifted into. Now everyone thinks that all the clouds, strange clouds that you're seeing in the sky and everything going on is all from HARP and chemtrails. I disagree. I think that if anything is being sprayed in our skies, it's from our galactic family and our little alien friends who are coming by to say hello. And I think that they're spaceships cloaked in clouds. And I think that any of the clouds that roll in that start raining on us is usually any type of cleansing or upgrades that the Earth needs. But I mean, I always call this like New Earth skies back there because you can literally just see it, the blue peeking through. It's like this is a veil and like the New Earth, the real sky is just hidden back there that like never grows gray, you know? This is literally just confirmation. They're just watching us. We're just Westworld. We're just their little alien baby experiments. And everybody out here want to be scared. Bitch, this ain't even real.
Let's talk about the history of Congo. I was gonna use the Congo filter, but then they saying this woman who created it is doing blackface.
With the frying pan, I will hit you with the handgun and you will go. Like this, eh? Very nice. Like this. See? And it will look something like this. Then the last part, you need to make your double forehead disappear. Make sure you don't cover your eyebrows.
Now, I know about the Arab Muslim slave trade that affected more than 17 million people and 9 million Africans enslaved. That frying pan thing and having him next to him saying she's gonna hit you with it. I don't know if you're resembling towards melanated women giving kids whoopings. And the initial video was her basically trying to hide her double chin with blackface. She thinks certain things are funny, so I don't know, something's off. Maybe she's just not educated. You got people who are creating Congo filters, but you don't really know if your money is going to the people and what type of person you're sending your money to. Now, I'm guessing one of the people from my community is basically saying, I wish Congo effect was made by a black woman and not a effing Muslim. You're a Muslim terrorist. You're going to take the money and use it for your 20 kids. Or this comment could have been made by a white person who's trying to pose as a black person and make it seem like black people don't like Muslim people. You never know who's behind these phones. I remember all those commercials where they would talk about, oh, send money to Africa. I've been seeing them ever since I was a kid, and nothing still has changed in Africa. Me personally, I just feel like y'all should donate to somebody who's actually in Africa because they know what's going on there. Now people are threatening her children.
Got my daughter's details on the email, like what time I leave to drop them to school, pick them up. And it's not a coincidence because both of my daughters, they go to 2 different schools.
Now, if she's racist, if she's all of the instances, that does not mean you threaten children. It's still corrupt people in Africa also. So it's like you sending money to these charities, but are these charities actually doing stuff? No, people can take pictures and make videos and act like everything's all good. I remember that Chinese man who was in Africa and he had like a charity situation going on where he was teaching the African kids the Chinese language.
Yes, you heard that correctly. The kids are saying in Chinese, I'm a black monster. My IQ is low.
Now, when I get into the history of Congo, you're gonna see why the donations that we've been seeing on TV since we were kids has been going to these rich folks and corrupted politicians in Africa. Find me on the next video for the history of Congo. If you want to beat me to the punch and educate yourself about Congo's history, go to my YouTube page. I just made a whole video talking about the dark history of Congo and why it's still in the state it's in. But if you're lazy to do the extra clicking, I'm gonna go over a little bit of it during the next video.
Okay, that was it for them clips. Let's get into the others.
That's enough. Like, what the hell just happened? Where'd all that go? The water America drinks so conveniently from their taps is laced with a chemical that inhibits the ability to see certain frequencies of light. Those frequencies are used in this room. So it's all just invisible? You and everyone else in America do not have the ability to see the things in this room. You'd be surprised how often we use this. Wild. To answer your question, we monitor. That's enough. Lights.
So they, I guess they just exposed how like classified polygon gland is affecting us, right? Because he didn't even see the light at first, and now he's able to see the light. Some more truths that they put in our face. You know, they always put the truth right in our face, man. So you know how they do it. They feel like if they put the truth in our face, they're not doing nothing wrong. It's just up to us to discern if it's true or not. You know, and people nowadays just look at it as an entertainment. So they feel like they ain't doing nothing wrong, right?
The sky is falling! Thank you very much. So now what?
I'm afraid we may just find out, Eddie!
I got him, guys! I got the front seat!
Wow. Another one. Another one. DJ Callium, bro. Another one. That's crazy, y'all. Like I said, man. Like I said, they like to put the truth right in my face, man. These people.
One of the hosts of America's Got Talent posted a photo and people noticed something strange in the background. Looking closely behind her, you can see that some of the members appear to have distorted facial features, and on the right side as well, which have led multiple people to believe that this may be an AI-generated crowd to hide their identity or fill it out more, while others believe that this may be part of the demon face syndrome that some are claiming to have witnessed. Now, obviously, this could just be a glitch with the camera causing people's face to look this way. But I do take into consideration that we've seen multiple glitches in the past that will glitch out a person's face specifically, even though there's other elements around them. And some of these glitches will even target a person's eyes specifically, changing the color of their eye pupil or turning their eye pupil shape into a slit. Now, this may sound crazy, but what if there are beings all around us disguised as humans but really aren't? And as people are becoming more aware and spiritually sound, the veil is being lifted and some people are starting to catch this demon syndrome and actually see these beings. Who knows for sure, but I want you to check out a clip of a strange glitch that was caught on TV and let me know what you think about all this in the comments.
Do you see that? Second set of eyes. I'm gonna go back and show it to you. She even looks a little bit shocked, like, what did I just see? I think she saw it too. Here we go. So there it is, the blink. I'm gonna do it in slow-mo now. There we go. He had eyes in between.
One of the hosts of America's Got Talent posted a photo and people...
Them reptiles is it, y'all. Oh no, because that's crazy. No, they gotta be here, man. For real.
There are several theories that suggest we may be living in a simulation or maybe a matrix-type system. The first person to write about this was Nick Bostrom, who wrote a paper saying that it's very difficult to disprove or prove this theory. And there are certain videos out there that will leave anyone baffled and scratching their heads, and the video that I'm about to show you guys is one of them. Check this out, pay very close attention.
From the flashlight, I don't get it. I don't get it either. How am I just seeing? Put it back.
Check this out.
How are we seeing the shadow of the tree from the flashlight when it's the sky behind the tree? And why is there a stop point at the end of my flashlight when it's pointed at the sky? Why isn't it going on further? What the fuck is this? Don't cuss.
Strange, isn't it? But it gets even stranger as the video goes on. I'm going to show you guys the rest of the video, but before I do so, a lot of people were saying that this is clouds. These are clouds or fog. Others were saying that this is because we live in the Truman Show or because we live in a firmament. I'm not exactly sure about that. What I do know, and I agree with this, is that do you think that the clouds are that close to the tree? I mean, no disrespect by any means, but that's awfully close to the tree line. I'm not exactly sure if fog or clouds would be that close to the tree. Not only that, it's equally close to all of the trees. This is what fog looks like. It's moving, it has wind, it's not equally close to anything, it doesn't have a pattern. In this video, I'm going to show you guys the rest. There seems to be a pattern, like a wall, behind the tree. And the owner of the video says that she was personally there, of course. She says it's not clouds and it's not fog. So, I don't know.
There's
you tell me.
There's a shadow in the sky. You see the shadow? Let me see if I can zoom.
Check this out.
There's a shadow.
And like, I don't get it.
You're going too fast, honey.
Why? Okay. We see the circle of light. I don't feel like I've ever seen that before in my life.
I've never seen this in my
either.
life.
Not in the sky. It just kind of disappears, you know?
Look at that.
I wonder if I was standing in front of the house if I could see this. Because you know those party lights? Like the party lasers and stuff?
Yeah.
There are several theories that suggest we may be living in a simulation or maybe a Matrix type system in the first person.
You do look like a like the sky is super close though.
If you have been feeling like time has been moving very fast lately, you are not crazy. According to a recent report, Earth is now spinning faster than it used to, and clocks may even have to skip a second to keep up. Due to this strange event, for the first time ever, timekeepers and organizations are considering subtracting a second from all of their devices, which they're calling a negative leap second, just to make sure all these devices are in line with sun up and sun down, and they're planning on doing this around the year of 2029. Now, I've heard a few people talk about how they believe this may have something to do with CERN, and that's because every time they use their particle accelerator, people start reporting having strange dreams, disassociating with time, and having Mandela effects. And as you know, they're planning on smashing a particle together on April 8th. Even during CERN's opening ceremony, you can see that they show a clock moving back and forth rapidly, which could be symbolic for whatever's making people feel strange about time currently. But this does remind me of a scripture in the Bible, specifically in Matthew, that talks about how the days will be shortened before the return of Christ for the sake of the elect. So maybe time moving faster is the beginning of our shortening of days. Now, obviously, I don't know for sure, neither about God's timing and plans for our immediate future or about whatever CERN is doing. But I do know that the spiritual war between good and evil is getting more intense daily, which is why right now is the perfect time to give your life to Christ, start loving God with all your heart, and loving your neighbor as you love yourself. If you have been feeling like time
Yo, can somebody tell me why cats act like this? Why are they acting like this? Like they just seem so irritated.
Why do cats do that noise?
Bro, why do they act like that, y'all? It's like they just see another cat and they just get mad. It's weird.
So everybody been talking about this new Baphomet burger that McDonald's is dropping. Now I did some research on it and I found out that it's AI generated. And somebody AI generated the burger in this little demon toy with a bunch of more other burgers and demon toys. Now there's something a little more sinister that's going on with this picture than a Baphomet burger. See, what we gotta realize is AI done got to the point to now people don't know what's real from fake. Like AI can create anything and make it believable. The minds of millions of people. Pictures like this that's AI generated knows how to trick the subconscious mind of humans. Like, look how real this burger and this toy looks. Finna go on some times, my people, where we're gonna have to know how to discern what's real and what's fake. Because we got things like Project BB that's coming. You're gonna have to know what's real from what's fake. Now let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments though. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. So everybody been talking about—
That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I was fooled. I was like, dang, they got that now? For a second, I thought that until he said that. Dang. That's interesting, y'all. Alright, shout out to Unlimited Truth for these clips. He sent these through TikTok. Like I said, if you want to send some clips to me, follow my TikTok. Alright, but let's see these clips from Unlimited Truth.
I'm going to talk about that April 8th real quick.
Some of you are being called to fast right now because this is a Ramadan period, but it's a period before the beginning of the new year, April 1st, so that you can get prepared. But this year is different because you're receiving cosmic intelligence from your higher selves to get rid of lower frequencies that no longer serve you, so you can reach a higher frequency of self. Some of you are also starting to see discrepancies in the sky. That's why it's always cloudy, as you can see behind me. Straight clouds, sun was out, yada yada. Y'all know what's up. I'm doing videos like this. I'm doing this video. Another thing that's important right now is to take as much electrical impulses as you can. Make your body as electrical as it can be, because on April 8th, it's not just a solar eclipse. You hear a lot of people talk about the solar eclipse, but they have a comet coming the same day. The comet is similar to the meteorite on Superman. You remember Superman when the meteor hit Smallville and everybody started activating and doing powers and stuff? Yeah, that's what that meteor is. They're both on the same day, April 8th. This hasn't happened in 200 years since the last Great Reset. So, what I'm trying to tell you, the comets wiped out the dinosaurs, right? Who are the dinosaurs? Anyway, let's continue. In this period of time, get rid of stuff that don't serve you no more. I'm on a fast. I'm already on it. Let's go. And do the fast you feel is best for you. You already, some of y'all can't even eat regular food no more because it's irritating your stomach. You up 20 hours a day and full of energy, not knowing why. It's because you're taking new energies in. If you feel this type of stuff, you know, those are early signs of what's to come. So you can take it how you want to. I'm just trying to tell you and get you ready. I mean, you know, fruits and vegetables, not eating at all, light water. These are different fasts. I posted a video on it. You can choose whatever you want. It's how much connection you trying to have. But you'll start to notice you're going to be less and less hungry the closer we get to April. You also going to notice you can't do the same things you were doing before because it ain't going to resonate no more. There's so much energy coming in, bro. How you perceive and take this is on you. I'm just trying to give you a message. You're about to start reawakening memories. Your memory loss that you had when you came here on this plane or rim, it's about to reinstate. You're about to see all the stuff that was hidden. That energetic thought prison is being lifted. All your skills and stuff you develop while you're here, you're about to see some shit. How you take this is on you. I'm just trying to give you a message. Follow, like, subscribe, share. Much love. Get ready. I'm gonna talk.
Indeed, man. Y'all need to start fasting, man. I think I'm about to start my fast today too. So we got 4 more days, y'all. 4 more days into the solar eclipse. So lock in, man. Hey, if you haven't fast, let's start now. This is another clip from Unlimited Truth 369. Let's see.
Check this out, my people. This is by far one of the craziest video I've ever seen. These 2 raccoons was running together and one of them got hit. Now I want you to watch this raccoon over here. Check it out. Look at that. It looks like he's praying and he falls down and boom. Did you see that? It was like a shadow that left his body. Did you see that? Now, I don't know if this raccoon over here was its girlfriend or son or daughter or something like that. But do you believe that it was the emotional body of this raccoon leaving him? Or it? I don't know. I don't know if that's, again, anything can identify as anything nowadays. But do you believe that was the emotional body of that raccoon leaving him? And now, like, he's on the ground, like he got knocked out by some type of energy. Just crazy, man. Animals have feelings too. The word animals come from the word animate. Animate means having life, having soul. That's why he went back there. He's caring for his significant other or whatever it may be. See, and this is what humans do. We encroach on nature's territory. These roads aren't supposed to be here. That's why you see trees and grass and everything. And they had to make a way. They had to make the road. They forced their way through. Shit crazy. We're literally on their territory. These people came on the planet and moved nature out of where nature is supposed to be, where God intended nature to be, and they're making roads where nature's supposed to be. And now because of this, animals are suffering the consequences. They're getting ran over every single day. They're getting crushed, all these type of things. And it makes perfect sense as to what's happening to the planet right now, because nature is taking back the planet. Nature is God. God is connected to nature. This is why animals know to get away when trouble is about to ensue, because they are connected to God. God is nature. But what do you guys think about that video? Do you think that was the emotional body of the other raccoon leaving it? That shit was crazy. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen, and it was caught on camera. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Like, share, and follow for more videos like this, y'all. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. We end this shift, y'all, and you see.
Yeah, that's crazy right there, man. So they killed his little friend or whatever, man. Family member, whatever, but dang, that is true about like how we build over like nature. Like these roads and stuff should not be here, y'all. Another clip from Unlimited Truth. Let's get into it.
As soon as the radiation come out the ground from all the planets aligning, it's gonna be thick and green. And listen, y'all finna see the military. They gonna be shooting at this energy, y'all. But then you're gonna see the second sun in the sky. It ain't gonna be no. Listen, this is why I'm telling you. They're gonna try to shut the internet down because nigga, everybody gonna see the shit all on the planet at the same time. It ain't gonna be no way they can hide it, nigga. And they're gonna keep coming. It's gonna be bigger and bigger and bigger solar flares coming, nigga. Each one is set to further raise our frequency. And once they hit that, remember, just like when we go out in the sun, we feel better. We like, oh shit, it's a sunny day. You said you feel, you get charged. Imagine how you gonna feel when the solar flare hit you. Can't even explain it. From regular walking people to this superhuman ability, which already been in you, it seems fake. Meanwhile, due to the law of the cosmos, they have to show it to you, free will, so they put this shit all in your face every day. You gotta do y'all shadow work on yourself and forgive yourself, because that's part of this radiation. This radiation gonna be so strong, y'all, that if you don't forgive yourself and you're not working on like that love frequency, it's gonna really be hard for you to breathe in that shit too. Even if you're one of the guys and goddesses, you know why? Because you haven't been around this real radiation your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Your whole life, they had you eating meat just for this moment. The meat is going to make it hard for you to move through this new energy. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Hey, shout out your mom, man. Alright, shout out to Jeanette for these clips. She sent these to TikTok. Like I said, if y'all want to send clips, follow my TikTok, y'all. Y'all can send clips through that. But shout out to Jeanette for these clips. Get into them.
Pay attention. This was about a year or two ago at the Panther Stadium. Just pay attention to how advanced AI technology is. Do y'all see this? This even on the Carolina's Panthers website. Carolina unveils mixed reality Panther before the game. And then, you know, they got stuff like this too that's going on.
I don't know what that is, but that's something in the sky right there. Over here home.
That shit like very entertaining how like y'all can make shit seem like it is, but it's not there. I'm just saying y'all go put two and two together. Go look at the Project Bluebeam. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think about this shit in the comments. Follow me for more wisdom. Hit that plus button to stay tuned.
Things humans were.
I was watching this video online this morning of these, they call them nuclear veterans.
The atomic soldiers.
The atomic soldiers. These kids were like 18, 19 years old. They put them on ships and they put them out where they drop bombs, where they drop nukes. They told them, turn around, just don't look at the flash, cover your face like this, face the other way. And these people said they could see the x-rays of their hands through their closed eyes when the flash came through. And they had to deal with, their children were born with like crazy diseases that they were like dying early and stuff. Like it was.
There were those on ships, and there were also those in the desert in Nevada when we were setting off bombs, because they wanted to see how they, being the Defense Department, wanted to see how soldiers would perform in nuclear battle. They wanted to see how they would perform physically and also psychologically, right?
They said that some of the people were there on the boat, like crying for their mothers after that flash went off. Catch the full episode now on the Danny Jones YouTube channel.
That's sad. That is sad.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We were told nothing. We knew nothing. We were told very little about the day, except don't look at the flash.
They were traumatized.
Can you describe the day that the nuclear bomb was dropped?
And just before the sun comes up, we were marshaled in groups.
I went out on the aircraft carrier, the Warrior.
Well, this is not funny, but it is. Like, I don't know. They just look so traumatized, y'all. My bad. I'm not trying to laugh, but no.
And we was told to face the stern of the ship, the back of the ship.
We were told to cover our eyes with our hands or bury your eyes into the crook of your arm, which we did.
To say it was frightening is an understatement. I think it shocked us all into silence. When the flash hit you, you could see the x-rays of your hands through your closed eyes.
It was just sheer brilliant light. So I've never seen anything like it.
I'm sorry, y'all. Like, it's not funny, but it is. Like, it don't, like, you get what I'm trying to say. Like, it don't supposed to be funny, but it is right now to me. I don't know why. They just look so traumatized. Like, look at him.
Never had done in the process of hands over your
eyes. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna try my best not to laugh.
You saw every bone in your hand.
If I was looking at you now, I would see all your bones. You would see all the blood vessels and everything of the bones a lot.
Then the heat hit you, and that was just as if somebody my size had actually caught fire, then walked through me. It was an experience that was absolutely unearthing. It was so strange.
Some of the lads would stand up, but about 30 odd seconds later, you'd get the blast, and the blast would knock you flying.
And there were guys with bruises and broken limbs. We couldn't believe it.
It's like that. That's crazy. Shout out to Jeanette for these clips. Another clip from Jeanette. Where?
Not fake, and millions of people are having huge dark blisters bubbling out of their skin, and people are panicking. An eerie viral video shows a horrifying clip of a man in a shower with a huge sack of dark fluids growing out of his calves, and many people are screaming that it's a new disease. Videos then went viral showing terrifying things happening to multiple people on their legs, hands, arms, with even some looking like a painful blister filled with a red substance pooling together out of nowhere, with many stating that if this is not popped, it's extremely irritating, causing the skin around it to be very swollen, as many people were scared of how large it was, why it was leaking various colors, and if this was a new deadly virus. Now, this is known as an ink sac. When getting a tattoo, a second skin called Sanoderm is usually applied over the tattoo to help heal, and ink can pool into the Sanoderm.
Ink sac, ink sac.
This is typically meant to be popped after 24 hours or before it pools too much, and it's not painful at all. Nope, this is not fake, and millions of people are
How many of y'all got tattoos and y'all ever experienced this? Let me know. Have y'all ever experienced this right here?
The tea is buzzing that Kylie now has Sanpaku eyes. Sanpaku eyes are basically when you see the whites either at the bottom or the top, or it's like this and you can just see whites on all four. Other celebrities who have had it are Princess Diana, Michael Jackson, Marilyn Monroe, Abraham Lincoln, and Sanpaku eyes are not very common. And with these celebrities, the one thing that they all have in common is they have all passed away before their time. Fans are saying that Kylie's eyes have changed ever since Astroworld. We're not sure if it's true, but it's just kind of like a theory. When you look at her photos, she is looking up a lot. Like, clearly clearly you're gonna see the bottom whites here. But when you look a little bit closer, her eyes are pretty much straight, but this one you can kind of see the whites down here. It's just a little interesting. Another celebrity that has well-known Sanpaku eyes is Billie Eilish. So we are hoping that Sanpaku eyes does not actually hold the trend of, you know, passing before your time. The tea is buzzing that Kylie now has Sanpaku eyes.
Alright, y'all. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it off right there. We 50 minutes in, almost an hour. I'll probably add 2 more. Hold on. I'm gonna add a couple more. This is from Jeanette. Okay. Alright, another clip from Jeanette.
This freaked me the fuck out.
This fact. Okay, can I share this? I don't want to be blamed.
I doubt I could stop you.
I don't want to be blamed if you cannot get to sleep tonight.
No, I'll be okay.
Okay, all right. So, this dark energy in the future will render the universe so large, having accelerated so significantly that all the galaxies of the night sky will have accelerated beyond our horizon.
What?
And all the galaxies are the source of our knowledge of cosmology, of the Big Bang. Everything we know about the history of the universe keeps me awake at night. I lose sleep over that.
This freaked me the fuck out.
This fact.
That's real. We don't know what we don't know. That's deep. That is deep, man. Alright, y'all, man. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it off there. Alright, y'all. A bunch of good clips from Jeanette and Unlimited Truth 369. Shout out to him too. Shout out to Jeanette also. But that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode right there, man. We got like an hour in, I think. Hour in of clips today. A bunch of clips, and we're gonna bring more. We got a lot more coming every day, so make sure you got the post notification bell on. And if you haven't liked the video already, you should have been did that. But if you made it this far, comment solar eclipse in the comments. If you made it this far, comment solar eclipse so I can see how many people made it this far to the end. But with all that being said, I'm sending peace, abundance, prosperity, and good health your way. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys get out. Okay, get out. It seems like it's gonna be a good day today, so get out too. All right, but peace. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.